stacked field. GSA Advanced Machining, 50 lapper for your speed cars is underway. And for the first time, down into turns 1 and 2, 3 wide across the track, they spread. All the way high and low, Tully picks his way to the lead. Michael Kendall works hard down low, bit of contact, side to side, Robin, they're working their way all over the speedway. And we see that 5-0 go on the BK's waiting for 49 to run, and Tully is shaking down.
Yes, and further back from the field is very, very busy. Have a look at O'Connell, Whitaker, Farmer, and Aussie champion Kaden Brown battling further forward through the field. But 4th and 5th at this restart. The GSA Advanced Machining 50 lapper back underway. And Mitch Saunderson looks to the inside for a podium spot. Meanwhile, your leader, Tulloch, has pressure. Kaden Brown goes to the inside of Saunderson for 4th position. There's a battle for the lead here as well. Tulloch under big pressure from Klaus. As look at Kaden Brown go to position number 3.
And Klaus slides up high. The TBC 45, Kaden Brown to the lead. Look at the young pup go to work in the high banks. Hi-Tec Oils Toowoomba Speedway, Saunderson up to 3rd. Battle is for the lead between Brody, Tulloch and Kaden Brown. Klaus fights back at Saunderson. Look at Klaus, not allowing your high point scorer all his own way. And able to fight back this time around. Steve off the number 31. Under a bit of pressure now, he's holding his own for the meantime, but there will be no rush. No massive pressure from Kaden Brown. Such experience, just waiting for that to come. The hard work was done for him. Brody Tulloch back to 2nd, Kaden Brown to the lead.
And Saunders runs in 3rd position, trying to close in on the back of Tulloch, trying to make the move. Tulloch working the brake very hard. The wheel of the 31 machine. Here goes Saunders to the inside, slides through to position number 2. As Kaden Brown starts to skate away to the front of the field, puts the lap down on Ty Horn. Good luck to Darren Vine. We're back to green here, Boydie.
Kaden Brown leads us again. Still that 2nd stop, back to Tulloch. Scotty Farmer, the GSA number 22 up to position number 3. Looking really good off the bottom. Turn number 4 that time. Kaden Brown is running the mid to high line in 3 and 4 as you see your battle for 2nd heat up. Here goes Farmer, the 22 to P2, further back. Bit of problems for Polger. Casey O'Connell for the infield as well, he's out. So they're dropping like flies and we're not even half-race distance.
They are a long way in front of Matt Geary, who is further back in the field and may well be lapped before this one's out.
Kaden Brown forced to resort to the high side of 3 and 4. Taking a lap or 2 to get past Lockie Polger. The bottom of the place to be. Kaden Brown runs it nicely through 1 and 2. There's your battle further back. So there are your runners for 2nd and 3rd down the back straightaway. Kaden Brown is not that far off. 5 to go.
Yeah, Kaden Brown is about to be on the same straightaway as 2nd and 3rd right now. Farmer, Saunderson still runs 2nd and 3rd as Gearing closes in 4th. So this is a battle for 2nd, 3rd and 4th at the end of the back straightaway. That's Brown in the middle of the back straightaway right now. We could have him lap the field here if he had another 5 or 6 laps. Oh, there's dramas. And Saunderson checks up in 3rd position with 3 to go and falls off the field. Gearing goes through to the podium spot.
Battle will be to the end for the Miners, but there's no doubt about your leader, Kaden Brown. Seriously, this guy's about to catch up to your podium cars. He's going to come up to the white flag this time by Hi-Tec Oils Toowoomba Speedway. As you see the battle for the podium really heat up. Scotty Farmer hanging on to 2nd. Late charge from Matt Gearing for 3rd. They're coming down the front straight away now, but your race leader and winner of 250 laps 2 weekends in a row, Kaden Brown, takes it out at Hi-Tec Oils Toowoomba Speedway for GSA Advanced Machining.
As he climbs out, Toowoomba, if you've stuck it out with us, how about some noise for the best speed car driver in the country right now, Kaden Brown! He's pumped about that, and why wouldn't you be?
Yeah, it definitely was. That was a really tricky track. Just obviously credit to the whole of Toowoomba Speedway for getting the show in. And I feel like although it was a bit bumpy and rough in some areas, they put on for some pretty good racing. It wasn't one lane. Like all the guys starting in the back would obviously come through and pass some cars, which should have made it a good show. Just hats off to my whole team, Dad, Brad, Kobe and Deck, Ronnie. We were just struggling a tiny bit throughout the night as we have kind of over the last 5 or 6 weeks, but when it mattered, the car is always a dream to drive in the feature and it makes my job a lot easier. So yeah, hats off to all them and my sponsors, TFH Hire, Fine Line Trailers, Rondelli Metal Fabrications, Constant Stainless Interiors, King Chassis, Heat Design Studio, just everyone that helps out in this car. It just, it's been a dream season. I think that's our 12th win this year. Obviously got the number 1 back on the tank, so it's been a pleasure to drive.
Oh, geez, I'd hate to see it for these poor guys out here if you actually get a night stitched together. If you say you're struggling at the moment, the car's rolling around so nice, you can move it around. Doesn't matter whether it's a nice sealed off racetrack. We've seen how good you've been down at Murray Bridge with those big races this year. It seems like the only time you guys have come unstuck has been when something hasn't quite gone your way. Clearly the car's in a really good window and yourself and the team just got a fantastic package at the moment. Yeah, exactly right. We've obviously got our new King Chassis, Toyota Racing Development engine. It's just been a dream to drive, and as you say, we've been really good in the slick stuff, but we haven't come across the juicy stuff too much this year, and took us a couple of races to really find our feet, and obviously tonight you couldn't get a much juicier and rougher track than what we got tonight, and just when it mattered in those 50 laps, it was just a pleasure to drive. So made my job a hell of a lot easier, and could have done another 50 laps if I had to. It was just that easy to drive, so just hats off to everyone behind me that makes me look good.